So you should be able to see me in there. Red, orange, and yellow guy with a blue beard, right? So the beard is obviously much colder than my skin, which is why it's a blue beard. And why you're looking at this with like big envy over there, David. Like, he's like, wow, that thing's awesome. But we are looking for those cold spots. And by the way, with me being the red, orange, and yellow guy in there, that means I'm the hottest thing inside the frame there. Sorry, fellas, but that's how that goes. That's supposed to be a joke. Wow, you guys aren't getting any of these. That's great. Moving on. So Travis is like, no jokes, man. Just get to the ghosts. He's so serious. But anyway, we're looking for those cold spots. They're going to be blue and black. We're always going to have blue and black out here, especially on a cold night like this. What I'm looking for are those blue and black areas to move or to take shape. When I say take shape, I want a head, shoulders, moving arms and legs. That's what we've caught with this guy in the past. That's hopefully what we're going to capture with it again. I love to give you stats about my equipment too, because I'm not a TV show host or a YouTuber. This piece of equipment captures about 4 to 5 pieces per year that I would put my stamp of approval on, not per episode. You guys seeing my point? Yeah, if we're not recording, we're not going to capture it. I also have it set up with a blue dot. The blue dot is there to show you the coldest spot in the frame at the moment. It's about 32 degrees ambient for us out here, and I look for 15 plus degree temperature drops. That's going to take us down to about 17 to 18 degrees, and I also want that blue dot to move across the screen. If it's standing still, it's more than likely a sign that caught some wind, aluminum can on the ground, one of our zippers on our jackets. You guys are getting the point. So there's a lot that goes into this, but it is super fun to watch when you guys get your video back. So because David's eyes were so big, I didn't do that last time.
Oh yeah, look at that. What are you doing? Stop. Down with us, look. That's it.
Anything yet?
Oh, stop the recording. I just.
Yep, that's exactly how it's just done. See how it's just rattling things off? It's whatever I heard from the radio, commercial, song lyrics. Like, I'm just rattling it off. I could hear her at the same time. But I wasn't trying to answer. I mean, it's coming up just fine. That's the way she goes.
Yeah, you're just gonna try to say what you hear, and then if it might make sense to my questions, it might not.
Right.
So I don't want to hear your question.
Right.
I just want to say what I hear.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if it matches up, it's like,
It's a whole shit moment.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Roll.
I might get him in there.
Can you tell me your name?
All. Anything else weird coming up?
Kathy, we heard Kathy. Yeah, no, we're trying to get a last
Did you
name
have
and
it like
couldn't really get anything for Richard.
what words are you hearing, Grace? You have to talk out loud. You have to hear something.
No words.
No words at all.
Travis, you got anything coming out of yours?
There's all kinds of stuff coming out, but like nothing is making sense.
Like, what have you heard? Usually it's the silliest
Ocean
thing
and
you've
Chevy.
heard that makes the most sense.
Funny how to explain it.
Did you have
Oh, it's just
a
like-
job that involved the ocean?
I mean, I heard, because I listened to Chris's for a minute to make sure it was working, so I just started repeating what I heard, and I heard Skippy, and then I heard backwards, I heard attitude, rejoice the Savior. Like, these, I mean, we're going to get a lot of church vibes because we're near the tall steeple.
Are
But
you?
again, these are just, I don't know what she was asking. I could kind of hear her, but I
Are
didn't
you
know
a
what she was
member
asking.
of the
But
church?
that's how this works. Is it's like, I don't know if Skippy or
Have better
skipping
health.
backwards means anything, but that's what I heard. So that's kind of how
Were you sick
it always
before
turns
you
out to be
died?
the silliest thing. I'm not looking for on sale now and next up, you know, that kind of stuff. Like, that's garbage. We hear that shit all the time. It's all the weird stuff, like skipping
Can you
and
tell
backwards,
me
that I'm like, that's
What
weird.
your name is?
So, and I heard them back to back. That was, there were like two different stations, but it was like Skippy, backwards. I was going, okay, that's almost a phrase. So,
Is your name Skippy?
okay.
Yeah,
What was your nickname?
Yeah. Well, we're almost done. I'll do one more
Where are
spot.
you
Ready to record for the
You
next
have to
one?
think it. You won't hear a single word in any commercial. It's just white noise. No music.
Okay, I thought so. All right, let's go back down this way, everybody. Go ahead and stop the recordings on your cameras. Have you ever done virtual reality before?
like the game, like with the game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this isn't going to be like Jurassic Park eating your face kind of stuff.
Okay.
You're going to see like some clouds in the distance. That's
Okay.
just there to keep you awake. Just something moving in your vision. And then every once in a while, an image will show up in front of it, like a photograph or a cartoon or something is going to show up. I don't know what it's going to be. You're going to just describe what you see.
Okay.
But try to keep it simple because you're going to have two people trying to talk over you. You see the clouds on there?
Yeah.
That's what you're going to see inside the vision.
Okay.
And that's just there to keep you awake. You don't need to look for anything in it. When you get a new vision, trust me, you will know it.
Okay.
In the event that it's blurry, because everybody's vision is different, there's a dial right here at the top. So you just turn that dial until it comes into focus.
Okay.
And again, you might not get anything, but we're going to hopefully get something. Okay, Henry, I got two people blindfolded. They're waiting for you to be able to start talking to us. So Henry, why don't you tell us about your work? What did you do for an occupation? What was your job?
Somebody tapped me when I started talking.
I've got memories.
Okay, Henry, we're going to talk about your work. I know it's pretty loud across the street right now. So Henry usually doesn't like a lot of noise, so I'm not surprised we're not getting any answers just yet. Henry, I told you we would be here instead of the park.
I see like a homeless lady.
January.
She's sitting on a
Closest.
sidewalk. Cup of coffee.
She's homeless.
She looks like she's homeless. Yeah, she's got tears and rips in her clothes.
What year is it?
Yes.
Everyone wants
It's
to
hard
talk
to
to me.
tell. Maybe like, I don't know, early 1900s.
Okay. Kind of has
No
a-
Press
idea.
secretary.
I mean, it's very clear.
He's a little loud when I tap him on the shoulder.
Red blue jeans.
Just said ripped. jeans? And was she wearing dress or pants, Lindsay?
She has on, so it's almost like a dress, and then there's pants, and then shoes, and then she has like a coat.
Well, I was more interested
Yeah.
because she just said Ripley jeans.
Oh,
Maybe.
It
A
just,
lot of yes.
just disappeared.
That's enough.
Automatically.
Henry, we're not leaving. And I don't know what the January is referencing to, but I'm going to dive into that. Henry? We got a large age group here tonight, so let's keep it friendly. We're going to show respect like we always do. Let's get back to your work. I'm not sure if you want to talk about your wife, but if you do, you need to give us her name.
Here I am.
Henry, I appreciate the image. I just don't know how it's going to...
Domestic.
Completely
The best way.
domestic.
Domestic.
Here we go.
Henry, let's get back to your work. If you want to talk about Katie, you got to give us her name so I know.
I also have to report.
But let's talk about your
Was
work.
No.
helping.
What did you do for work?
The devil is also
Wow.
winning.
Henry, why are we here at this location? Can you tell us what this
People
building
who
is?
lost their hair?
And this is the thing.
Henry, why are we here? What's this building?
I'm going home.
We're not leaving yet, Henry.
The eagle.
Oh my gosh, I'm seeing like it's a devil. Oh, this is scary. Big ears, horns, a big nose. It
Didn't
looks
she
like
just say something about the devil?
things are sticking out
Mhm.
of like its arms.
Henry, you're
I've
not
got
scaring
It
friends.
us.
almost looks naked.
There's a reason.
Good thing we didn't put Adeline in there.
Yes. But like bulky, crazy
Sighted.
face.
Okay. Henry, you're not scaring us away. That's not happening. I know what you're trying to do. It's not going to work tonight.
It's almost like its mouth is like open, like it's trying to yell.
Henry, as much as I...
Want a
Thanks.
star again?
It's gone.
Yeah, they don't last long. Usually about 15 to 20 seconds.
I do.
Henry, your work. Let's get to that. If I need to get a little bit more firm to show you we're not leaving just yet. We've only been at this for about 4 to 5
Save
minutes.
it. The
Henry,
stream.
Henry, where are we? What building is this? We just need to verify that.
Favorites. Don't do that.
Disturbed.
Talk to us.
Henry,
Jesus.
Henry,
Going home.
we're not.
Think about how
By the way, the word home is his code word to let us know he doesn't want to talk to us. He wants us to go home.
stay.
Jesse Kelly.
And they've said the word home at least 3 times between the two of them. That's why I keep saying we're not going home yet. Henry, can you give us another image that might be relevant? We got 2 out of you so far. Can we shoot for our normal 4 that we normally get out of you?
Ain't no way.
Let's try harder. You seen any numbers out of that yet, Chris?
I can't.
I've been looking at it.
0.3 the entire time.
Henry, try harder. Tell us what building we're at. What is this
Open my
place?
head.
What's the name of this place?
I can't even think.
Henry, try harder. Can you give us another image? Maybe
As
show
you
us.
intended.
Show us an image of what this building is.
Say it again.
Show us what this building is on the blue box.
It's a
You don't know that.
greatest promise.
Henry. We're obvious-
Neighbor.
We're not frightened away.
I live in this neighborhood.
Lightning.
Whole lot of nothing, everybody. Just so you know.
I want you to listen to me.
I'm trying. You're not
Out
giving
of the
us anything to
way.
listen. Henry,
Yes,
Stop.
yes.
Stop.
we're not leaving yet, Henry. We got 3 minutes.
Your face.
We asked about your work. We asked about this building.
I cannot, I say.
We're waiting for another image on the blue box.
so cold.
Yep, it's freezing
David.
out here.
South Florence?
Protection.
South Florence. Is that what she just said?
Yeah.
That's where the Timrod schoolhouse is. That's where he met his wife. She was a student. Henry,
I don't wanna.
do you want to talk about Katie? We're running out of time if you do. 2 minutes, Henry.
I can't hear them calling.
Henry, tell us about your wife. How'd you meet? Was that a picture of your wife earlier that you showed us? From the early 1900s?
Yes.
Hex where we are.
What happened to your wife?
The whole world.
There will be no opportunity.
Henry, what happened to your wife?
God,
Right now. Think about.
you were born.
No other images?
Who's this?
Henry, we're going to wrap it up. Can you tell us goodnight?
I'm not dying. John is the scapegoat.
Henry, one more image. We'll wrap it up.
Devotions.
Henry going
I
once,
don't wanna.
going twice. Alright, I think it's
Doesn't
fair.
make
Sometimes.
sense.
Go ahead and tap them out. Lindsay, go ahead and peel that thing off your face. Yeah, let's go ahead and stop your camera.